Hi, everyone. This is Lisa Haven, and I am ecstatic this morning at what is happening at the Ground Zero ceremony, prayer ceremony that the Pope attended this morning with people of many faiths. And I couldn't help but think the entire time I am watching that thinking to myself, did I just witness the birth of the one world religion? If it's not the birth, it is definitely a huge shove in that direction where people from many different faiths gathered together and prayed to their false god. And just, we got to witness that. And I'm thinking, one world religion. And then after all these religions prayed, then lo and behold, here comes in the conclusion, the Pope, as if he's some sort of God. He's not my God. Now, just a rehash, and then I'm going to show you just, some of the images from that prayer ceremony this morning, and I've got a few points to make. But first of all, what I witnessed was a Jew and a Muslim saying their prayers. We had the Muslim quoting from the Quran right in front, while the Pope's in the back, with all multiple religions. There's Hindu, there's Buddhist, there's Greek Orthodox, there's Catholic, there is Sikh, all these different represented religions behind them as they're doing this. And then the Jew reads from the book of Psalms. And then slowly we see different religions coming forward and sharing. After the Jew and the Muslim, then we had a Hindu song, and then we had a Buddhist come up and pray, and some Chinese woman, what religion she represented, I'm blanking on at the moment. And then a Sikh came up, then a Greek Orthodox came up, and then I think the man may have represented either a bishop or an evangelical of some sort. And then the Muslim comes back up, sings his song again, along with the Jewish person who comes after him. And then after this Jewish song, we have a big conclusion of Pope Francis coming to the scene. And what does he say? Well, he promotes one world religion. We definitely witnessed the rising of the one world religion. It's already here with the World Council of Churches. It's already here. Let me play a shocking clip from Pope Francis and the words that came out of his mouth in regards to the unification of these religions from that ceremony.
In this place of pain and remembrance, I am full of hope. Because of the opportunity of joining the leaders representing so many religious traditions that enrich the life of this great city. I hope our presence here sends a powerful sign of our wish to share and reaffirm the wish to be the forces of reconciliation, forces of peace, of justice in this community and throughout the whole world. In differences, in discrepancies, it is possible to live in a world of peace. In the face of any attempt to make us all similar, it is possible and it is necessary to meet together with our different tongues, different cultures, religions, and raise our voice against anyone who would like to prevent that, because together today we have been invited to say no to any attempt to make us all the same, and to say yes to our differences, accepting and in reconciliation.
Wow. So a lot was said in just that little 2-minute clip that I showed you. First of all, notice that he brought up world peace. This is obviously a goal that he is striving for. And the Bible tells us when they say peace, peace, then suddenly tribulation prevaileth on them as, as a pregnant woman with a child. And this is what is happening. He is yelling peace, peace, and striving for world peace, which is a sign of the biblical end times and things which are to come. Another thing which he said in there is all the world religions coming together for unification. Anyone who is against that basically is not on their side. And look, there's a difference between a one world religion, which is what they're striving for. This is the reason nobody talked about any other term except for God, because all of those religions, and if you saw them all on the clip with the Pope, there was every different religious head on the background. Let me just show you that real quick. And here it is. You have Buddhist, Hindu, Sikh, Greek Orthodox, Jewish, Muslim, all of them, and Catholicism, all in this picture here, even more beyond the ones that I've just mentioned. You have them all here. And like I said a moment ago, they all agree that there is a God, but none of them brought up, their individual God, a Confucius or whoever it is that they serve or lift up as holy and high. No mention of Jesus, obviously, but God, because the one world religion will focus solely on serving God, and who that God will be is to be determined. But here they all are praying together, and we witnessed this ceremony, sacrificial ceremony, I don't know, to some demon god, in my opinion. But this isn't unification of religion. This is blasphemy on so many levels. And the Lord said that there would be a false prophet that would arise in the latter days and lead many astray. And basically all people of the world would be called to worship the image of the beast. And after all these people presented and sang their songs, here comes Mr. Holy Pope. Right? He's not holy in my book, obviously, but there's that image there. Now, there's one more point that I want to make specifically in regards to the ceremony, and that is this. Why are they doing this on Ground Zero? Why are they doing this as a commemoration of 9/11? Why? Why are they using that? Why not use World War I? Why not commemorate that? Or World War II? Or Pearl Harbor? Why 9/11? Well, we already know that 9/11 was completely set up by our government, and I don't want to get into all of that, but we know it was staged. Okay, we know there was an agenda behind it. Could this be part of the agenda? One of the agendas of 9/11 was to initiate massive surveillance. The other one, they're using it here. It's not even September 11th. They did this on September 25th. Okay, it had nothing to do with, hey, let's have a big ceremony in memory of 9/11. No, they used 9/11 to pull at the heartstrings of the American people, to bring unification to world peace, which cannot be accomplished until Jesus comes back. And they used it to bring together one world religion and a new world order, which I believe is going to be ignited at the United Nations meeting later today. Pope Francis did not only address and push the one world religion at the Ground Zero ceremony, but he is going to be pushing the one world religion and the new world order, which he said numerous times at the United Nations today. And you have to think, there are 80 nations coming together at the UN for this meeting. 80. Pope is going to be there. Putin is going to be there. The Chinese and Obama is going to be there. They're all going to be there. Very, very, very powerful leader heads. And maybe we won't find out about the New World Order immediately. It comes to us later. But it's definitely an agenda at the United Nations meeting later today. And this ceremony was just the kick, just the start of the entire enchilada. Things are really heating up, biblically speaking. Now, at that meeting, here are some things to think about. They are going to use Agenda 21 or Agenda 2030, their new initiative, to say, we need to start and ignite our new world order in order to save the planet. That's going to be their reason. That's why they're doing it under the hedge of sustainable development. They're going to do it in the name of saving the planet. And we all need to unify and get together and bring in this world government to save the earth, which climate change, global warming, global cooling is a fraud in my book. They're using it as a means to an end. So wake up. It's right around the corner. And anyway, wanted to bring you the latest. This is Lisa Haven signing off.